viewers, and welcome back to Julie and Andy's Ace Ventures. It's Vanother Collective collaboration time again.
Sun comes round.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And do you know what? This is Vanother Collective vlog number 12.
Can't be, is that a year?
A year. We've done a whole year of vlogs now, so happy birthday, Vanother Collective.
What are you buying me?
Nothing.
You said it's a birthday. Well, it's a birthday. There's a
Yeah,
cake
but it's
or
not
something.
yours, it's the whole collective collaboration.
Right, yeah. Okay,
So no birthday cake, sorry, but
Oh.
we've done a whole 12 months of vlogs now, so I think we should all be really proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
So as normal, I'll put all the links to all the other channels in the description below.
Not a fear.
That's the links, not the logos.
Right.
I'm doing it wrong way around for a change.
Yeah.
And all the logos will be somewhere up here, or maybe down there,
Well,
or down there.
I'll be looking for them.
Abby's looking for them. You come to be in the vlog, baby. Yes, I know.
Tired.
You tired? She's been for a run on the beach today, hasn't you? So anyway, this month's vlog is 3 tips that we would give somebody considering getting into vanning. So our first tip, and just for a change by the way, I'm organised. I've got notes. Never have notes. So I am going to refer to my notes because I can't remember everything I want to say. So that our first tip is you've got to decide which unit is right for you, be it caravan, motorhome or campervan. So, and when considering this, you need to consider what is practical for you, whether it be something like a campervan that's quite small but easy to get around in, and you can put a driveway awning on it, whatever you prefer to do. Or if you want a motorhome, which obviously has a lot more space than a camper van.
I reckon it's all down to budgets though. As
A
well,
lot of it's down to
yeah.
budgets as well. Or a caravan,
Yeah.
which for us, and having done motorhomes and caravans in the past,
Yeah.
we actually prefer the layout, the setup of a caravan.
Yeah.
We love the motorhome for practicality.
But there is motorhomes with the caravans.
There is, yeah. But I mean, for the
Again,
sort of motorhomes we want, they're way out of
it's
our
down-
budget,
yeah,
aren't
it's
they?
down to your budget, yeah.
So yeah, we personally chose to go back to a caravan just because we like our comforts, don't we? And that's what we've got. But a caravan doesn't suit everybody,
Right.
like a motorhome or a campervan won't suit everybody. So that's really it for tip number 1, is decide which unit that you want.
Yeah.
Tip number 2 are considerations. Once you've made your choice of what you want, what you've got to look for when you go looking to buy one. So starting with, sorry, I'm going to refer to my notes because I can't remember everything I want to say and I don't want to miss anything. So if you're buying like a camper van or a motorhome, you've got to consider the mileage on the vehicle.
Yeah.
You've got to consider its service and MOT history. Has it had a lot of problems with
I
MOTs?
think on the DVLA you can go back into the MOT history.
You can, can't
so
you?
you can see if it's a constant failing every year, or it's failed on quite a lot of stuff. You know.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, absolutely. And I think that's worthwhile doing as well.
I'm
to
a
be
big believer
fair.
not going for high mileage, even though they're being serviced every year.
Yeah, yeah.
I always like to go, if I'm buying something from scratch, I won't want over 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
I want to start about, yeah.
Start them on lower because
Yeah.
a lot of people can't afford to buy a brand new motorhome. And another tip is probably not to buy something too expensive anyway when you first start out, because you don't know whether you're going to like it or not.
You can hire them, can't you?
Yeah, you can hire them. They're
motorhomes and
expensive,
that,
but
yeah.
sometimes it's worth doing that, isn't
so
it?
if you're hiring for, say, whatever it is a week, 500, 600 to £1,000 a week,
Yeah, give it a go.
you might save you money on the long run, because you might think, well, I don't like this, but you could have bought one.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing to check on sort of all 3 types of vehicles really is damp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damp can cause some mega problems, so you can get a damp meter, and then I don't think they're overly expensive to buy one, are they?
No.
So definitely, particularly if you're buying an older caravan or motorhome, because since 2017 caravans have changed the way they build them. I don't know if they've done it on motorhomes, I really don't know, but I just know when we bought this caravan, we was told by the dealer in 2017 they stopped using wood in the walls and things, so like down the window panels, all that, and there's no wood in them, so it's actually impossible now
it's just the floor.
to get damp in the walls, isn't it? But you can still get damp in your floor, so I mean, if you can afford 2017 plus in a caravan, then I would really go for that, because you've less chance of having problems. And within the considerations of what you're buying as well is your layout. There's so many layouts out there, isn't there? I mean, we thought we liked our layout in the motorhome, didn't we, till we went back to the caravan and found this so much better. We struggled a little bit with a bed in the motorhome because it was a transverse end bed, bit of a nightmare to get in and out of.
And then you had to climb over me every time.
Yeah, absolutely. So caravans, we've had a couple of different layouts. We've had a few two-berth caravans, haven't we, where we've had to make the bed up every night. So you do seats like these, you pull them together to make a double bed. So you had to make your bed up every night, which were a bit of a mare, wasn't it? Abby's really tired. You've got to know your payload, what you can carry. And what you can carry is the difference between your MiRO and your MTPLM.
People don't know what MiRO and MTPLM.
I'm going to put some bits in the description again on what these things mean. But your MiRO is your massive running order, which is basically your vehicle as it comes from the manufacturers. Your MTPLM is basically what you can put in it, and it's the difference between the two. So your MTPLM is once you've loaded it. So the difference is your payload. So that is another consideration of what you want to carry. Obviously motorhomes have a lot bigger payload than what caravans have.
Oh yeah, we had about half a ton, didn't we?
But I will put in the description what all these things mean.
And you can always, if you got a motorhome, probably I suppose a caravan, you can always go over a public way bridge.
Oh, absolutely,
to see what you are. I mean, a lot of the motorhomes are 3.5 ton.
So we had a 600 kilo payload on ours.
So Julie had to leave her purse at home sometimes.
You wish. So that's consideration of buying. Our third tip more relates to caravans in that it's to do with your tow vehicle. Or motorhomes if you want to tow a car behind. Because again, you've got to know what your vehicle can tow, be it a motorhome or a car towing a caravan. And that's to do with your gross weight of your car and your percentage of your weight. You shouldn't. What they say is you shouldn't go over 85% of what your car
all
can
this
pull.
is you can find online.
So I'll put some bits in the description again on that, and so you've got to look at your vehicle, what you want to tow. And that is quite a major thing, to be fair, isn't it? Your towing vehicle.
Yeah, what I also say is don't go for the first thing you see. There's plenty of different caravans and motorhomes out there, and just take your time. If you know you're paying a lot of money for these things, don't go rushing straight into
a good bit of shopping around.
And then you can read up on them. I mean, the internet's a marvellous thing where you can say
you can get a lot of
what faults are these vans got, what problems do they have, and you can always read up about it.
Absolutely.
And like you say,
I'll tell you what I did find when I've been doing some research, particularly for doing this vlog, is I went on, there's a YouTuber called Caravan Vlogger who's really good, and if you go on his website, he has an abundance of really good and useful information. So I'll also put a link to his website on there, because I found that I've been reading through that this last week, and to be fair, I found that really useful.
But I think there's all sorts of different, if you go on, there's all like, there's a Swift page, isn't there?
Swift pages, Bailey pages, Coachman Bailey,
and everybody, you put a question on their forum. And you say, how do I do this? And everybody's so helpful, aren't they?
They are.
You found that the camping people,
a lot of the Facebook pages and that as well are really good, aren't they? So
Corrado, we had a Corrado page, And if you didn't know how to do something, you say, oh, well, how do we do this?
The
and you
caravan
put the caravan on, and
yeah,
you know,
they
people
were so helpful on there, weren't they?
I mean, one guy even said, "Oh, come down and I'll fix it for you." You know?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah,
We'd have had to travel to Crewe, but
yeah.
we did actually manage to get it sorted. But he would have done it free of charge. No, it's definitely Crewe, and unless they watch Royal Family Love, they won't understand that. Right. So, but yeah, we use Facebook pages, we use internet, we do a bit of shopping around. I mean, when we bought this, we knew more or less what we wanted, didn't we? So it was quite easy. Yeah. But I think them's really our tips that you need to follow, or we think you should follow. But as I say, take your time, know what you want.
Get the damp test.
Get the damp test.
Take somebody with you if it's a mechanical, if it's because obviously at the end of the day it's a vehicle, a van with a habitation unit on the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's a lot of money you're spending. So do
the job right, basically.
Take the time to look right into it and.
Yeah.
And also the feel of it, is just think of certain things.
Yeah, it's a little bit like buying a house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, when you go into them, you do get a feel for it. So. Yeah. And normally, if you've got real bad damp, you can normally smell it, and you come back alive now.
The floor, at the end of the if you walk on the floor, they're a bit spongy.
Yeah, we've seen one or two like that, haven't we? Maybe you woke up to say bye to everybody. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So I think really that's about it for our tips, isn't it? So, from us and Abby, it's Julie and Andy's Ace Ventures, over and out. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.